Hey guys, Darren from Smart Reselling here. This is actually going to be the first of 3 videos today because I plan to post 2 Bolo videos which I promised a few days ago on board games and soft toys. But first of all, I want to make an About Me video. I know it's something that a few of us guys in the community, the UK resellers, are either thinking of doing or already have done. Basically, my name's Darren. I'm 32 years of age from Chelmsford in Essex. I was born in London. I lived there for 18 years in a place called Hackney. And I've been doing kind of like my own business ideas since I was 13 years of age. And back then I used to buy and sell computer games, mainly for my then brother-in-law, because to be honest, even though I contacted the computer game wholesalers, they didn't really take me seriously because I was young. They kind of went through the process and they said that they'd contact me and stuff, but I never heard anything back from them. So clearly my age was an issue, and back then I didn't really realise that you kind of had to open up a credit account with them because they would send you the games, you sell the games, and then you pay them at the end of the month, or you pay your credit back, you know. So I guess back then I didn't really realise that you had to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, you know, I used to enjoy it. I used to go up to the local newsagents and stuff and pay 50p to get our advertisement in the window. And you know, so really since a young age I've wanted to do something on my own. I never had the, I mean, I never used to really enjoy school. School was kind of hit and miss for me, so I never really left with many chances to go into anything else. So I always had that want to do something on my own. Back then, I mean, after that business kind of never really, I mean, it worked okay for a year or two, but it wasn't long term. So I went into eBay, and eBay seemed perfect for me. Let me just close this window, my face is a bit red. But yeah, eBay was perfect for me. And because I could do it at home, it was easy. I could just list online, and then, you know, back then my mum or dad would take the stuff to the post office and post it for me. You know, if I just gave them the money. So yeah, it was good. It was just selling stuff that I found in my cupboards and what have you, you know. So it wasn't like this. I never actually purposely bought items to resell. But I enjoyed it, and it was fun, and I loved the feeling you got from selling an item for more than really what you expected to get for it. You know, back then I used to just list them on as auction, 99p auction, and see what happened, see what they did. I don't drive, unfortunately. However, I have decided today to take my driving test in January. I'm going to get this year out of the way because, you know, it's almost November. Get the Christmas period out of the way, and yeah, try it in January. I'll try and get like a week crash course and just learn as quick as possible, because to be honest, I don't know how you guys feel. I know apart from Sam, everyone else who I watch, I believe, drives. So I would have a question for you guys actually. How would you feel your business would be now, or how would you feel that your hauling abilities would be affected if you didn't drive? Because at the moment I'm kind of stuck with, if I can get to a charity shop, which there isn't really many here. There's like one, and to be honest, that's closed most of the time. They have a sign outside saying, if you've got anything to bring us, just leave it outside the door and we'll collect it whenever we're here. So it's not the best charity shop. There's some great ones in Witham, which is like about 15 minutes away from me, and that's by car though. So when I have family up there, so when I visit them, I go into the charity shops and try and pick what I can. But yeah, not driving has been a real issue, and I've lost out on probably about 6 really great items that I found online this week because the seller insists on collection only. And I mean, one, to be honest, even if I drove, I wouldn't have been able to get because it's in Scotland, and according to Google Maps it would have been like 9.5-hour drive. So something like that, it wouldn't have been worth my time. By the time I put all that petrol in and spent like 10 hours picking up an item, that really I'm going to make 40 or 50 pounds on, which is great, but it would cost me that to get there, so there's no point. So unfortunately, you do have to deal with people that don't want to post items. As you've seen through the week, I have got a lot of items, which I do want to show you one actually. I know this isn't about me video, but I got one which unfortunately there was a bit of an error made. I purchased this, which was a Sony Walkman DE351, and it was listed as Sony Walkman new in box, or at least unused in box. So I thought, brilliant, this was £10, can sell it for 50. However, upon opening the box, I realised that the CD player inside is actually this one, which is a different player, and it's a DEJ011 player, which on eBay in its state sells for about a tenner, so I'll get my money back. But unfortunately, I was expecting a hell of a lot more. So what I might do is try and find this player unboxed, no charger, because I've got a charger in here. The charger came for this one. So if I can find that somewhere, no charger, unboxed, it probably ain't going to go for much. £7 or £8 maybe at an auction, if I can find it at an auction. Put it in the box and then sell it as CD player in box with charger, and then sell that for £49.99. So there's still money there, but it's a bit more long-winded than I expected. But anyway, enough about that. Back onto me. Yeah. So January, I'm going to learn to drive. I'm determined to do that now because it is affecting me. I can't pick up everything that I want, and I can't get to car boot sales, and I can't get to the charity shops as regularly as I want. I want to do 3 or 4 charity shop hauls a week, as well as at least 1 or 2 boot sales every weekend as well, because it's the only way that I'm really going to earn enough doing this. Really, that's the next step for me. I have to do that. I have to put the investment in the lessons and the theory test and the hazard test as well. I have to do, and of course the £50 fee for the provisional license. So I have to do that. I have to get that done. It's the next natural step for me. It's nervy. I'm nervy. Yes, I'm 32 years of age, but I've never driven. I've only ever been in family cars. So it is it's nervous. A lot of my life has changed over the last couple of weeks, but it needed to for me to actually do this, and I love it. I enjoy it, and that's why I want to keep adding and adding and adding and doing more. But yeah, so if you guys don't mind answering the question, how you feel it would affect your current business as it stands at the moment if you didn't drive or if you couldn't drive. And obviously I know, Sam, you don't drive as well, so if I do learn, and I know you're local, so if I do learn to drive, I'll be more than happy to drive you to some car boot sales or wherever you need on the weekends. So but yeah, so that's pretty much me. I mean, there's not really much to know. In my life, I've actually suffered from social anxiety disorder, which, for those of you who don't know, basically just means the fear of anything social. Excuse me, social. Literally things like picking up the phone if you don't know who's on it. Going out would give me a panic attack. Even stuff like this I could never do this on YouTube before. I would record something, but I'd never upload it because it's a silly, irrational fear of being judged, not being liked, being in the public eye. And it was silly. That's what the disorder does for you. Luckily enough, over the last couple of years, it's died down. Certainly since I've been doing this, it's been a lot easier. Having people calling me up all the time about eBay ads and coming around to collect stuff has soon changed that. And obviously talking to you guys on here has changed it as well. So the old me would never have dreamt of being able to do this and negotiating with people face to face, learning to drive. None of that I could have ever done before. Because of the disorder, you should just take over. And even though in there's one part of your mind that says you're being silly, nothing bad is going to happen. The other side will kick in and say, yes, it will. Just stay indoors, be a recluse, do stuff on the internet, and that's it, And yes, this business is still online, but the majority of it, the hard part, is going out there and finding the stuff, sourcing it, doing deals, negotiating. I love that. I love all that stuff. So but yeah, so I am pleased to say that I'm finally over all that, you know, silly social anxiety issues. But yeah, so that's pretty much me. You know, what you see is what you get, which is just me. I'm always a bit honest. I'm not a great speaker. I'm not great with presentations. I've done a bit of graphic design in the past, and I've done I make animated videos. I used to sell them. I used to make them and sell them bespoke animated videos to companies. I did a lot for local man with van hire companies. I've created an animated video of them showing them moving the people's stuff and into houses, and they do house moves and all kinds of stuff, but all in animated form. Whiteboard video is what they're called. And yeah, but yeah, as I say, graphic design I did for a while. I'm actually wearing a t-shirt that I designed, which is awesome since 1982. It was a joke t-shirt really, but obviously 1982 is my birth year, and yeah, it was just something to wear, a conversation piece. But I designed the t-shirt myself. But yeah, that's about it. As I say, 2 more videos coming up. A bolo on rare but probably obtainable board games, and the same with soft toys. They're both of those things that I've been buying a lot recently. I've paid for another 2 games on Gumtree. I'm not going to tell you what they are because I think they're fantastic purchases. They really are, and I'll show you them when they arrive. So yeah, I've still got a few more things to come, but I'll deal with that next week. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. That's about me. So not too much. By the way, for those wondering, I don't actually do any other work. This is full time for me, so I want to expand as quick as possible and sell as much as possible. I have made one more sale today, which can't actually remember what I sold, but I know it was something. But yeah, so I can't remember what I sold, but I know it was something. I think it was £9.99 I sold it for. So oh, I know, it was Now 7, the one of the tapes that I bought or showed you in one of the last videos. I paid £15 for all 15 tapes or 16 tapes, and I've already got back £10 just on one. So that's a great sale for me. So yeah, thank you for watching. 2 more videos to come, and obviously probably some more mini haul type stuff next week. Thank you, and good luck with all your eBaying.